When life feels uncertain, pray for a heart that trusts God completely, even when nothing makes sense. When doubt gets loud, ask God to quiet the noise and strengthen your trust in His promises. When you can't see the way forward, remember, God is already working behind the scenes for you. When your plans fall apart, trust that God is redirecting you, not rejecting you. When you feel exhausted, breathe and ask God to carry the weight you can't hold anymore. When anxiety rises, choose trust over fear because God has never failed you before. When life is out of your control, trust the one who holds the whole world in His hands. When your prayers seem unanswered, trust His timing. He knows when the blessing is ready. When emotions feel overwhelming, ask God to steady your heart and calm your mind. When challenges feel too heavy, trust that God is building strength inside you. When loneliness surrounds you, remind yourself, Jesus is closer than your breath. When the future scares you, trust that God has already walked ahead of you. When you're afraid to move, ask for courage, because God never leads you where He won't support you. When voices speak against you, trust God's truth, not people's opinions. When weakness hits you, trust in God's strength. It never runs out. When your spirit feels unsettled, let trust anchor your heart in His peace. When life becomes unpredictable, trust God's hand even when you can't trace His plan. When you're waiting for breakthrough, trust that God is preparing something bigger than you expect. When fear fights your mind, remind yourself of every victory God has already given you. When your soul longs for peace, trust that God is your resting place. When pressure surrounds you, trust the God who never lets you break. When everything feels uncertain, trust that God is still making a way. When insecurity rises, trust that God sees you, loves you, and calls you His own. When storms appear, trust that God is your shield, your shelter, your solid ground. When people hurt you, trust the one who will never fail or abandon you. When you step into a new season, trust God to go before you and prepare the path. When you struggle to let go, ask God for the trust to surrender completely. When your path feels dark, trust the light God shines one step at a time. When your spirit feels empty, pray for trust that revives your hope. When you feel like giving up, trust that God is still writing your story, and the next chapter will be beautiful.